Hi, my name is Jennifer Saprina. I am a student at Springfield Technical Community College. I did my research project about over-the-counter medications and how they impact our environment. Many over-the-counter medications, Tylenol, ibuprofen, antihistamines like Claritin or Benadryl, those are all available over the counter because they are not needed to be prescribed by a doctor for the things that they treat. So like headaches, menstrual cramps, seasonal allergies, things like that. My research specifically focused on NSAIDs, which is non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen, naproxen. Those are also known as Aleve, Advil, or Motrin. Those are used to treat certain conditions like fevers, headaches, menstrual cramps. They can also be used to treat arthritis, which is inflammation in the joints. Most of the time when we no longer need medications due to them expiring, or if whatever we have going on is no longer an issue, for example, if our headaches go away, we just throw them in the trash, or we were taught to flush them down the toilet. I wanted to find out how these how disposing of medications this way impacted our environment, specifically our aquatic systems. So in this research, I was able to find a study that was done off of the coasts of Mexico. So if you see figures 2 and 3, there are multiple different fish species that were caught and tested for NSAIDs like ibuprofen, naproxen, which are over the counter, and then prescription NSAIDs, diclofenac and ketorolac. So as you can see in figure 2, the fish species B, there was a large amount of ibuprofen found. Fish species G had a relatively low levels. And then in figure 3, fish species C, E, F, and G all had relatively low levels, but fish species D had a higher level of ibuprofen and an even higher level of naproxen, which is also Aleve. So this research was able to prove that the incorrect disposal of these medications is affecting our wildlife. And while it does not necessarily affect us humans directly as of right now, it can cause cardiovascular problems for fish. It can cause their reproductive organs to malfunction as well as their kidneys. So it's very important that we take into consideration how we're disposing of these medications. The best way to dispose of them is to bring them to a drug take-back center or event. Some local police stations, pharmacies, and even some doctors' offices have programs available where you can bring unused and unwanted medications to them to be disposed of properly. If you're unable to bring them to any of those places, the recommendation as of right now is to mix the medications in a unpalatable substance, such as used coffee grounds, kitty litter, old oil, things like that, and place them in a sealed container, whether that be a Ziploc bag, a coffee container, and place them in your household trash. You should not flush NSAIDs down the toilet, as we can see, because it is affecting our aquatic wildlife. My hope is that we will continue to do research on this and find out what the best way to dispose of these medications is. As of right now, the healthcare system in the United States is responsible for 8.5% of greenhouse gas emissions, in the United States, and 4.5% worldwide. This is a relatively significant number. These are generated mostly from running energy draining facilities 24/7, like hospitals, long-term care facilities, the manufacturing plants for these medications. So it's very important that we are conscious in how we are taking care of our planet and how we dispose of these medications. So please be aware of how you are taking care of these medications. Unfortunately, this problem is not limited to the United States or even Mexico. This is worldwide. So it's important for all of us as a society to come together because we only have one planet. So we need to learn how to take care of it better. Thank you.